The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wildcard Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bears and the Rams, and it's coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they get him down at about the 17-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback. They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
He sets to fire deep. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for L.A.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2nd and 8.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
They'll drop to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Rams will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. On 1st down, Peyton, and he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the right side here with Peyton. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Looking to throw. He'll drop this off to Peyton. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Downs on the punt, no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Well, it's a jet sweep, the football to Woods. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now back to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. There to make the grab.
And the Rams lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Peyton, they'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
On 1st down, Peyton. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down now, Peyton. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Santos' kick is up and through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well, somewhat calm, only down 14-0. So continue to play your game, take the points when they're there, and put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll run on first down. Dickerson, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Shakes off the sack. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Daz Newsome. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
16 yards. First down, Bears.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a give, right side. Peyton. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10, and incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 35. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll look to throw again. And
And this will be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Dickerson on the handoff. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 27. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Rams are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
1st and goal.
They'll set up a throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They set up the screen to Peyton. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. He'll drop to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense, as they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wildcard matchup as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This, the 2nd of our triple header here on Wildcard Sunday. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's NFC Wildcard game. And it was the Green Bay Packers who will continue on in these playoffs as they eliminate the Minnesota Vikings. Moving on, let's take a look at the next.
You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to get a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And that will be incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself. Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the give, here comes Peyton. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a give. It's Peyton. And nowhere really to go there. They'll take this up just shy of midfield. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Off the draw, it's Dickerson. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? They'll set up to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he goes out right around the 39. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4.
He'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. A carry for Dickerson. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Well, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Running it with Dickerson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 65 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10.
On second down, Dickerson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Setting up the screen to Dickerson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Robert Woods there to make the grab. And the Rams continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
It's a pickup at 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will have the Bears' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a play fake here on first down. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He'll drop this off to Peyton. And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Bears!
from 17 yards out. And the Bears are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for two. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 21.
On second down now, Dickerson. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there for L.A. On first down, Dickerson. A pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the second round. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. They'll try and run for it here with Dickerson. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. On 3rd down, they go to Dickerson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's out right at the 25. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, a leap and he will make the catch. Touchdown, Chicago. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham, you have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. And now trotting back out with the rest of his offensive mates, the big tight end. All right, Charles Davis, what do we make of these numbers and what's happened to the big tight end here?
Well, I think a lot of times we talk so much about adjustments and what you're going to do at halftime that maybe we miss what actually goes on. Because the sense is that, oh, they go in at the half, they just change everything. That's not really true. A Super Bowl winning quarterback out of New York always used to say, you've worked all week on a game plan. There's a reason you have it. Just either play it better or make subtle tweaks to it. Otherwise, there's no sense even going into a ball game. A lot of times that's what they do. Just find a little subtle thing, one little change, and maybe it can make things a little bit better.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. And losing in this wild card round, they've got something to build on, though, for next year. But I don't know if they want to hear that right now.
Maybe not at the moment, but once they get away from it a little bit and they get into their off-season program, they'll start to talk about that. And I like how you framed it, building blocks, building this program up. And one of my favorite coaches always talks about brick by brick, you build a program. And this is one of those bricks to build them towards the next season where they think